everyone was focusing on prompts, like, oh, put in this prompt and put in this prompt, but no one was looking at the output. And the output was actually really poor. Like the quality was so not there, and it's still not there for a lot of people. And I thought, hang on, I can see an opportunity here. I am a copywriter, I'm a marketer, I know what good quality content looks like.
Hello, you guys, and welcome back to episode 174. My next guest is going to chat with you about AI, but in a very different way than you might have been exposed to AI as before. So she is the CEO and founder of Human Edge AI Training, where she delivers global AI coaching, keynote presentations, and conference workshops with a people-first focus. And that's what I really liked about her. She's even just recently released a really successful book, huge book launch called AI Human Fusion. You guys have to hear how she put together this book, by the way. Her use of community, pre-launch strategy, QR codes to be completely transparent of how she actually created the book, where AI fits into it. Really interesting. But what I like a lot about Leanne Shelton is that she started with copywriting. So she, knew when to change direction, knowing that AI is basically taking over copywriting big time right now. And B, embraced her knowledge of marketing and copy to then come from that human first approach when using AI in your business. So we talk about AI tips and ideas and what's her favorite tools, and also what to be aware of and what you need to protect both in your business and from your clients' data too. So lots to talk about, lots of great conversations. Are you guys ready to welcome Leanne Shelton to the show? Let's do this. Leanne, welcome to the show. How are you? Congratulations on the book launch as well.
Hi, Heather. Yes, thank you. It's all been very exciting.
Oh, we're going to talk about the book. We're going to, I want to know more all about that in a minute. But first, I love to start off with some tangible takeaways on growing a business in more of a sound mindset, anti-hustle. So, and I know you've had quite a journey with different businesses too, which we'll get to. So overall, what are 3 things that you recommend that work really well to grow a business when there's a lot of pressure to kind of grind and hustle?
Yeah, look, for me, networking has been a massive part for me. And look, it's not the type of networking where you go in and you expect to walk away with business. It's this form of knowing you're not alone in this whole business journey
Ah,
thing.
yes.
Because when I started my business, my copywriting one, like 11 years ago, I didn't have a lot of friends who had businesses. Like, just no one did. And so I joined networking events going, oh, okay, I'll bring in some work. And then, like now, fast forward to 11 years later, and all my closest friends are business owners as a result of networking.
Yeah.
So there's friendship wise, and also so many have been like mentors to me, have provided advice and tips, and or been my cheerleaders. Like with my book, they've been the first ones to buy it or be beta readers or whatever. So definitely networking has been part of my world. And look, I'm an extrovert, so it works well for me. I know that doesn't work well for everyone, but definitely that. Another tip would be, yeah, I guess building on that, finding a mentor or a coach. I mean, just be wary about some of the coaches, make sure they are the right fit. I have been scarred
Yes.
by those who aren't the right fit. And I've just, I've wanted so much from that relationship and I haven't gotten it. But now I've got a really great coach who's really supportive but also pushes me, which is what you
That's good.
want. You don't just want someone who's like, oh, good job, pat on the back. And you're like, but I'm not getting where I should be, so I'm obviously doing something wrong. A third thing would be looking for opportunities and not close yourself off. So I don't do business planning. Like I don't have a real in-depth 5-year plan, which I mean it would have gone out the window anyway with where I am now. But I just kind of go with like intuition and my gut feeling a lot. And look, I am ADHD, so sometimes that can be mistaken. It's shininess, and it may actually be something good. But
Right.
it has served me well because if you just say, no, this is my path, this is where I'm going, and that's it, you're really just closing yourself off to something that might be even better that you just had no idea existed. And that's really served me well. Like whether it's been partnerships, like going, oh, I'll just ask to see if they're looking for speakers with my local council, and oh look, they are, and that turned into 3 years worth of workshops. So just not being afraid to ask for opportunities and embrace them when they come.
Oh, that is such good advice. Okay, so I'm going to twist that. How do you then know what to say no to?
Great question. I have gotten better at not saying yes instantly. Because even just literally something the other day, it was like, a free little thing for 2 hours. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not going to, I know there's going to be a sales pitch. I was so proud of myself because in that moment going, I feel like I should say yes. And then I'm like, can I just have a day? And then I speak to people. I'm like, okay, no, that's not the right decision for me right now. So definitely take time. Don't ever feel like you like pressured into saying yes or no straight away. Always say, I'll think about it. And then give yourself, if you can, 24, 48 hours. And if you still can't stop thinking about it and you can't find a reason not to, apart from you're scared, then go for it. And that's served me well so far.
Love it. Okay, now we're going to go back. I want to know more about your professional journey. What did you do before you started your copywriting business?
So I've had experience in marketing, communications. Telesales was my very first job out of uni, which
I love it.
Hated, but I can talk on the phone now, so great skill. And
Totally.
it was for an online business directory too. So I was speaking to the plumbers and the lawyers. So it really served me well for networking later in life because I could talk to anyone. So a bit of mix of all that stuff. And, there'd be a PR and events and all that and the kind of the marketing stuff. And ultimately I started my business when, I had a 1-year-old or almost 1-year-old daughter. And I had returned to my old job part-time after maternity leave. And it was very much that full-time work and part-time hours thing. I'm like, I need more flexibility. And while on maternity leave, I'd done some copyright or writing and editing newsletters for sport organizations. I thought,
Okay.
maybe I could do this. And it turned into writing website content and articles and everything else. And that just kind of, played on from all my past experience, just all wrapped up. It was very, very weird. All the experience I've gotten, I did creative writing at uni. I didn't have a set degree in anything, but just life experience kind of took me into my business and then moved into AI now.
I know. So that's a really interesting transition because, copywriting now into AI, which does copywriting. I want to know all about it. So, first, let's talk about what you're doing now. So, what's your business in AI?
Yeah, so my business now is Human Edge AI training. So I am training the non-techie leaders and entrepreneurs how to embrace AI and not lose the human in the process. And so I do, I'm doing keynotes, workshops, one-on-one teams, putting together a 3-month program as well. It's been just a whirlwind, but I absolutely love this now. I can talk about in a minute where I got here, but this now, it really lights me up. Copywriting never excited me as much. I've been a writer my whole life and I found it very hard to teach writing because it was just something was just so embedded in me and I just have it. I can't explain why I do this. I just do. It's a very intuitive process. But with AI, because just going back 2.5 years ago, I had no idea as well. I can really speak to the non-techie people about how to dive in without getting freaked out and overwhelmed and everything. So my experience as a non-techie person actually serves me well and bringing that copywriting experience into it.
So why AI out of any direction that you could go? What about it lit up your soul and made you say, I want to go this direction?
Partly felt like I didn't have a choice, to be honest. Mainly because, look, I got paid, my subcontractors, we got paid to write, content, articles and social media posts and website copy. And so ChatGPT suddenly arrived and it threatened my whole livelihood because it could do it for free and a pretty decent job. But I realized, though, everyone was focusing on prompts, like, oh, put in this prompt and put in this prompt, but no one was looking at the output. And the output was actually really poor. Like, the quality was so not there, and it's still not there